Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? A little bit of a different start to the video today, as I'm actually just diving straight into the video, but I feel like I need to get stuck in. I need to welcome you back. I need to maybe say hello to anyone who is new to the channel. Joining me for a video today on Tuesday, the 19th of August. Now you can actually see a lovely image of myself and AJ in Marbella, because we were in Marbella last week. That's why we've not had a video this past week, and I do apologise that I did not vlog the trip. In some ways, I am sorry, because it's nice to bring out a video, but also I'm glad that I'm really glad that I didn't actually vlog whilst we were away. I did take the camera with me and I had full intentions of filming everything, and whilst I was there I was like, I just don't want to film or do anything other than just being present with AJ and just enjoying that time together and that kind of quality time that we've not had in a really long time. We had literally the best time, to the point where like I woke up on the last day and I was like, tears down my face. But in all seriousness, it was amazing. I'm just sorry, like I say, that I didn't bring a video out this past week. We will do some more travel. We will be doing plenty of travel over the rest of this year, especially as the show season starts to kick off, which is exciting. And there'll probably be a lot more vlogs and videos and things to come alongside that. But last week, it wasn't the time. Like, I just think back to, we had some like nice meals out and days out, and if I was to whip out the camera in moments like that and have to like talk to the camera, I know you guys wouldn't have wanted much, but it was just about being just present with him and enjoying the moment and switching off, to be fair. And it was bellissimo, as we like to say. But in this video today, you're joining me on a Tuesday for a pull day. I'm gonna go through my diet on a pull day so you can just see what the day looks like, because pull days are actually my highest intake of food. I have 300 grams of carbohydrates on this day. Also just take you through the day, take you through a bit of training now. We're actually filming today's session for Natural Bodybuilding Worldwide. If you're not on MBW, get on MBW. I'll leave the link in the description down below. I've got a busy morning ahead of me. I'm just about to do my morning walk. I then have a consult call with a lady from Japan at 5:30. And I then have a setup to do for a new client who is actually competing this September. So I am kind of helping guide her through the remainder of her prep ahead, which is really exciting. She's in a position where she's managed everything really well up until this point on her own with her partner, so now just kind of needing somebody external to come in. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I've got just an amazing team on stage this year, so I'm very excited for this season to kick off. But we'll talk about that later. I need to get started with the day. Before we crack on, if you enjoy the videos, if you like the channel, even if not and you're feeling generous, you want to share a bit of love, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below to say hello if you wish, or you can stay tuned later in the video and we'll go through the special keywords that you leave down below if you made it to the end. All right, let's crack on. I'll catch you all very soon. I think ultimately, the more time that you're spending now.
It's hydrolyzed whey instead of EAAs.
Right, okay, yeah.
Just because we do go quite a while.
But I don't know if there's a reason. I put my feet on the wall, my legs at 90 degree angle, and then I'm thinking here about flexing down on my abs and just bracing my core. And I learned this because it helps with my back pain, so I was trying to figure out things to do to help my back pain, my lower strings, my glutes.
Do you coach himself?
All that. And then after I'm done with all the foam rolling, I will, if you can see here with that ball right there, that is a lacrosse ball.
Hey Christine, good morning. I hope you are doing very well, and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic Tuesday so far throughout the remainder of this prep. So what I'm going to do in this video today is I'm going to guide you through what our plans are now going to be moving forwards, and also within that just of course guide you through the coaching sheets and make sure that you are really happy and really familiar. All right, before we go through the next part of the day in the pre-workout meal, I have to address the elephant in the room, which is this absolutely, as we described it just now, sickening attire. AJ, I'm going to show yours because you've got full
full
see?
kit.
It's got shorts on as well. I've not got the shorts on because we're pulling and I can't pull the bar on my bare legs.
The only thing you'd be pulling in those shorts is another female.
And what's so wrong with that?
There's no problem.
Not in our situation, no. AJ doesn't like me so much in the shorts. I think
I think you look great in the shorts.
I think I just look a bit manly in the shorts, but I quite like those vibes.
Sorry
we all like to look a bit
Gen
like Adam Sandler, don't we? Because it's a cool look. AJ's not Gen Z, so he doesn't get it, so it's fine. But these are the new graphic tees that we have got coming soon. Keep your eyes peeled. And you know, the next treat is that it's not just in this colourway. No, we have three colourways in this incredible design. And honestly, I'm not even just saying that for this hours, because this is honestly fucking sick. I love it. You can wear it in the gym or outside of the gym, and it looks pretty cool in both settings. So it's universal here at Natural Bodybuilding Online. So I had to show you these because I couldn't not. But it is now a little bit later in the day. I haven't really spoken much this morning because it has been a busy and wonderful morning of work. As I mentioned, we got back from Marbella. Technically yesterday was our first day back. It was quite busy. Today has also been a good and busy day. It's nice to come back and be busy and feel like refreshed. Like that's one of the huge benefits that you get from going away, is that then you always feel good when you come back. So lots of good things to do. I've done, as I said, the call setup this morning, and we are now about to have pre-workout meal and go to the gym. So bit more food in this meal, which honestly I've kind of messed up a little bit because I was meant to put some rice on to go with this meal, because as I said, on pull days I am eating more food, so I don't need to be like over volumizing my foods massively, especially when my appetite's not like super high or anything. But I actually thought I'd put the rice in the rice cooker, and then I realised I've not put the rice in the rice cooker, so I was like, oh, okay, we'll do rice cakes, but it's fine because I'm still relatively hungry, so I'll be fine eating this. So we've got 100 grams of chicken, veggie mix, 5 millilitres of avocado oil mixed in there. We've got 40 grams, I think here, of plain rice cakes, and then I've just got 45 grams, sorry, and then I've got 30 grams of apple cinnamon rice cakes and a bit of dark chocolate. So like my savoury and then my sweet here. So basically it's 75 grams rice-based something. Here I've got rice cakes, 10 grams of dark chocolate, chicken, olive oil, veggies, etc. So we're gonna eat this and then we're gonna head to the gym. We're gonna have an absolutely massive pull session. We have got tens today. Tens today, which means we basically work up in sets of 10 till we get to a hard set of 10. I think today I'll be doing 105. I believe that's my plan. So I'll do 60 for 10, 80 for 10, 90 for 10, 105 for 10, something along those lines.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Yes, so I'm very excited.
It's good to have a plan.
It is good to have a plan. If you want to progress, if you want to get after some good work, first and foremost, don't be afraid to push yourself. You can probably push yourself a lot more than you realise. That's what I've been learning recently, and I'll talk about that a bit later on. But 2, have intent, have a plan of what you actually want to do. If you're going into your sessions and you're just guessing, saying, oh, I might do this, or I'll see how it feels. Yes, there's some element of, auto-regulating some things based on how you feel, but have a plan of action, have a confident plan of action, and be like, I'm going to get this. Worst case scenario, maybe you have a backup plan, but I think the second that you have a plan B or a backup plan, you're already doubting yourself. No plan B, as Sean likes to say. So that is my only plan for today. Anything to add, Mr. Morris?
No. Let's get it.
Let's get it. So to walk you through the pull session on this day, this was an absolutely amazing session. As I mentioned, we filmed this one for MBW, so you can watch this all fully in depth. But a few clips here to just show you what the session layout was like. On most movements now at the moment, I'm doing between 3 and 4 sets, exclusive of like the SLDLs, where as I mentioned today, we're doing sets of 10. So like we work up accumulatively in sets of 10. Next week we do it in sets of 6. And that then works out to be then like one hard working set that we do with that load, but we do multiple sets in lead up to that. So it's just a bit more accumulation work, but generally doing like 3 to 4 sets on most movements across the board, and finding that honestly I can just recover from it. And I've really surprised myself with how much I can recover from and handle at the moment, and how much better I feel physically, like intentionally reducing the amount of load that I use on certain movements, which is keeping me safer and allowing me to actually focus on getting more stimulus out of the work that I do. So in this session, we did the pull down to start. I worked up to my hard set of 10, which was 105 in this session. So I did 60 for 10, 80 for 10, 90 for 10, 105 for 10. We then did some barbell rows. We then did some more cable rows. We did dumbbell row. I did some pullovers. I think I did something else. No, I think that was pretty much everything in this session. And actually just some rear delts to finish off. No arms, because I'm currently doing arms on my leg days. So doing my bicep work at the end of legs, just when I'm not quite as beat up at the end of the session, which I found is keeping the quality of the work a lot better, and making sure that this session, which is already quite a long session, not too draggy, and it can really just be focused on the back work above anything else, which is actually the most important thing for me. And I don't want to pull away from back work and then just slam arms in the end, or pull away from the arm work either, and just be rushing it at the end of the session as well. So just a different slight change in programming for this one. The main one being, as I say, the kind of overall setup with the amount of work that we're doing. But I think in this next video that I show you guys, I'll probably take you fully through like a leg day, especially so you can see the real difference in terms of the overall volume, the overall work we're doing, and really break that down for you as well if that's something that you are interested in seeing. Hello everyone, so I am back from the gym. See if I can get this camera to settle. Obviously, as you all know, I'm sat in the front room. I'm going to go and eat in the kitchen and sit at the table, but I don't want to get in AJ's way and chatter away while he's trying to eat. So coming here to show you my post-workout food, which what we have here is we've got 100 grams of chicken for my protein, because I just like to have chicken for this, just super simple. And I don't like to have too many like whey meals a day. At the moment I have 2, and that is more than enough for me. I will probably even bring it down to 1, to be honest, because I just find that my digestion is a little bit better, and I generally like savoury options, to be honest, anyway. Then I've got 75 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of nectarine, and then I've just got 1 caramel rice cake. This meal, because on this day I have more carbohydrates, kind of figuring out what I want to do. I'm trying to have a bit more variety of fruits. I probably would do a little bit more nectarine, so I'd do like maybe 150 grams of nectarine as opposed to 100. We only had 1 left, so that's basically what was there. Then I've got my cream of rice. This is Trained by JP vanilla cream of rice with a little bit of oats in it. So I like to do about, I think this is 50 grams of cream of rice, 25 grams of oats, just because I like a little bit of a mix with that one. I obviously don't have a code to offer you at the moment, but you can use AJ's code, which is AJ10, I think, over at Trained by JP. So use that if you'd like to save some money off. But we're gonna sit and eat this and just chill out for a little bit. Session was absolutely unreal. I think I will have done some form of walkthrough to take you through the session, so hopefully that has been helpful for you to see kind of where we're at with training, and just what training is looking like at the moment, and what I'm doing to push forward and make some amazing progress, which I will talk about probably after I've eaten, because time frame now is come back, I have 3 meals left. So I'll have this meal, I will then do a little bit of work, I'll have my meal 4, and then I will try to finish off any jobs and then just try and settle down a little bit before I have my last meal, and then go to bed. So gonna get this in now, chill out watching the new Forward podcast with Jordan Hutchinson, which is always a nice listen. So yeah, have a listen to that one, and I will run you through my next meal and just a bit of a general update on where we're at. Alrighty then guys, it is the evening time now. You'll have just seen, I'm gonna actually overlay here, I had my meal number 4, which was 100 grams of Leap wild smoked salmon in the pan with some courgettes, some onion, some Brussels sprouts, personally some of my favourites. Sadly I did not have any tomatoes, that's okay. And I had that with 5 millilitres of avocado oil, which I'm just loving in my meals at the moment, and 75 grams of rice. Bit of pepper, bit of kimchi, bit of low sugar, is it something? Some form of teriyaki that's delightful. And that was the meal. So I sat and eating that. That was a relatively sizable meal. My last meal will also be a slightly bigger meal as well, as I am eating more. My body weight is going up now because I have the intention of actually putting on some muscle. That is the goal. And that's what I really want to start showing in these videos, because we've not really been showing fully like what it takes to progress in bodybuilding recently on this channel, in the sense of actually bodybuilding. Like, we've been doing a lot of dieting, I've been talking you through just general like trips and things that are exciting, which is great, but bodybuilding and making progress is not dieting, it's not getting leaner, it's not even seeing progress necessarily always, day on day or week on week in the form of, new low scale weights or whatever it may be. And it is a lot of the same stuff. But I'm gonna show you guys, and I want to, and it's very important for me to show you what that looks like, but also that it's very enjoyable, because I have also obviously been to Marbella last week. I have lots of trips upcoming ahead, but that doesn't mean that I'm not still going to have a very, very good improvement phase with training hard and still ticking all the boxes that I need to do, and ultimately showing you what that really, really looks like. So we're going to see a bit more of that in the vlogs, and I wanted to, I suppose, just give you a bit more of a general update on where I'm at as a whole and where my head is at. I did record a little bit of a video on this for MBW, like in full depth. Don't want to give you guys a podcast, so if you want to listen to that, get up to date, make sure you subscribe to MBW. As always, I will leave the link down below. But I know I will have talked through the volume and the work in the session, but to refresh on that, the changes that we've made, or that I've made, I would say, in training as of recent, have been the biggest thing that have transformed and will transform the process ahead, because ultimately everything I do outside of that, with my routine, with what you guys see, with nailing my meals, with eating an appropriate surplus, with managing my recovery well, that's going to fuel the recovery and the growth from the work that goes on in the gym. But the work that goes on in the gym is what drives that stimulus for progress. You can do all of these amazing things that you want outside of training. You can have these perfect sheets, you can eat all your meals, you can wear your blue light blockers, you can have great sleep, you can do your logbook perfectly, do all these little things. But if you're not giving everything in the gym, you're not going to create the actual muscle growth that you need to see for bodybuilding. Yes, you need all of these things together, fact, but you can't have one or the other. You need to have it all. But the training is bodybuilding. That is the bodybuilding part. That's the work that we do. And since AJ has finished prep, since we've been back training together, since I've been on this new training setup recently, I have really honed back in on that mentality of doing everything that I can do and not being afraid to push the limits on what I can do. And what I've just reminded myself of is a few things. Firstly, I just fucking love really, really pushing myself. Like, that is why I love what I do. And I think I'd gotten into some mentalities of doing a bit less, doing what was enough, because I maybe didn't have that belief in myself, that belief system in myself, which I think for a little bit of time, very naturally, post prep, that maybe faded a little bit, where I was having a bit of doubt, and also just being a bit tired of bodybuilding, which I think is normal after a prep. And that is sometimes where having those time frames of lower training frequency and just like still enjoying bodybuilding is actually very important. Doesn't mean you don't like bodybuilding anymore because you're a bit tired and you're a bit worn out from prep. It just means that you need time. But I've definitely gotten to that point now where I have really felt that drive and that self-belief system kind of come back. Spending time training with AJ is helping me massively, in part with that. Like there's no doubt that him also finishing prep and both of us being in that grow mentality and training together has helped us so much. But honestly, just training in the way that I am, as well, as I say, with training a bit more frequently and pushing myself, I'm just able to remind myself of why I love what I do in the first place, which is that exact act of pushing myself and seeing what I can do. And right now, like, I feel like I'm only gathering more and more momentum with this, adapting to that more, and it's only snowballing in like a positive way where it feels better and better and better and better. And I just have literally seen a legitimate transformation in my physique. Like, I'll put some pictures on the screen even here, but some of the pictures that I've been able to take, and just like honestly looking at myself recently, the fullness that has come back, especially with my upper body, but especially with my legs as well, that I lost so much in this last push in off season, and even through then the diet just continuing as it was, and the way that my physique has come back to life from training alone is quite substantial. And you know what, like, it's also hard. It's definitely hard, but I enjoy the hard part of it. It's meant to be hard. And I think that people think of bodybuilding, they just think of prep. Like, prep is just the difficult bit. And the reality is that off season is just as hard when you're actually doing it properly. Like, when you're actually really trying to progress, you're not just in your early years of training. Like, I've been training now for 8 years. So for me to continue to step forward, I'm going to have to continue to keep the work rate up very high and push it further. I can't just make newbie gains. So if you're wanting to continue to really push that progress, you have to have that mentality in place. Something being difficult, something being hard is not a bad thing. I love the hard moments. I love the hard moments in prep. Like, when something gets difficult, it's not something to complain about. Something being difficult, something being challenging doesn't have to be negative unless you connotate it with being negative. It's actually something to be grateful for, and that's the way that I view my process in a lot of ways as well. So I don't want to keep this bit too long. I just said I was going to keep it brief, so it wasn't long, and it's nearly been 9 minutes. But essentially that's where we're at. I'm eating more because I'm actually expending a lot more in the gym, and I feel like I'm actually training to grow, and I'm actually training like a bodybuilder, and I'm really pushing myself now. So we had pull today, I've got legs tomorrow, and at the moment I am basically doing push, pull, legs, repeat, like not necessarily resting unless I need to take a rest day. I've had no issues. I'm progressing really well. I actually feel the safest that I ever have. And I think a key thing for you all to know is that, like, this is also my life. So I think I have to make that very clear, is I don't have kids. I don't have an office job. I don't have other people reliant on me. So for me, this is a lifestyle that I can facilitate, and it's a lifestyle that I have intentionally created for myself because this is what I love. So if you're in a situation where you can't do the things I do, that's okay, and I don't want you to compare that. But I can hopefully stand as an extreme example of, like, okay, this is what's possible. How can I apply that into the context of what I can do to my best ability? And can I be honest with myself of where I'm pushing myself and how I'm pushing my mentality towards the things that I've got going on, the things that I want. So there's our ramble. We know we love a ramble from the last video. I'm going to leave it there for this clip. I'm going to sit down for half an hour and try and just detox from the day, which is always a good part of my recovery process, and then get a nice early night tonight, which would be good. And I'm probably going to carry this video on into tomorrow, to be honest, because I feel like I've got a lot to catch up with you on, and I know I could probably do another video, but we'll maybe touch base again in the morning. But for now, a little bit of chill time, and then we will catch up at the final meal of the day. Breakdown of this last meal is on the screen here for you guys. Just a quick video of this one because we were pretty much ready to cap off the day at this point. Something that you're probably not going to be able to guess from this section of the vlog is that it's a new day. It's a new day. It's a couple of days later. I look the same. I am wearing the same clothes because I basically always wear the same outfits, which I was having a little bit of a giggle about this with, oh, AJ, look what he's done. He spilt chocolate on the sofa here. He puts his meals on here on an evening, and he also dropped his plate. You can't even see it, but there was like a nut butter stain here. He dropped a full plate of rice cakes and almond butter off the side onto the floor, which I'll be honest, I was actually glad that it wasn't the oats, because if the oats went, that carpet, new carpet, we'd need a new carpet, which would not be ideal. So thankfully, it was just a nut butter. But now, that chocolate on the side there, yeah, that's good. Oh, don't we love that? Anyway, I was trying to say, I was having a bit of a giggle with Zena and Sarah actually a couple of weeks ago about when I was going away, and she was like, "You're not just wearing your Sisters and Seekers hoodie and leggings the whole trip, are you?" I was like, we had a bit of a chat and realised that I needed to actually purchase some clothes. And I think I did a pretty good job on holiday. To say that I normally wear the same things all the time, I actually wore a variety of clothes. The issue is, it's when I'm at home, when I'm working, when I'm going to the gym, I don't have any headspace to think about, okay, what am I going to wear? Am I going to put something different on? And equally, it's cold, the weather's not great. When you're away, it's like, oh, I can wear a nice skirt, or I can wear a dress. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm sat at home. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I need to just get dressed. I need to crack on with the day. I don't have time to think about other things. But we were obviously laughing about that. But that is why I generally wear the same things day by day, and it looks like it's the same day, but it's not the next day. We're going to make a promise. Next vlog, I'm going to wear something different, which I'm actually meant to be filming the next vlog tomorrow, so I'm going to need to think rapido about what I'm going to wear. But if you have actually made it to this point in the vlog, you can comment down Seekers, because those that know I always wear my Sisters and Seekers jumpers. I don't know what this one say. What does it say? Skurs jeans, but it's Sisters and Seekers. So if you're a real G in the channel, you can comment down Seekers, because you will know that's my outfit. But I actually wanted to come on at this part of the vlog as I'm finishing it off to say, I need you all to let me know what you think about the Oura ring, because I am at my wit's end with this Oura ring, because it just keeps dying. It just keeps dying. Like, I'm charging this ring. I'm charging this ring every day. Every day I'm having to charge this ring. Wake up in the morning, it's died. Go to check my steps, it's died. Oh, I wonder where I'm at in my cycle. Oh, don't know, it's died. So I'm in between, do I buy a new Oura ring and do I get a gold Oura ring? Because all my jewellery is gold and this is very old. So I'm like, I could get a gold one. Or I get a Whoop. AJ's recently got a Whoop, but I'm not really sure that, like, what do we think about like me like rocking a Whoop band? I'm not really sure that that's like me coded. I feel like it wouldn't look great, and I feel like it would annoy me to take it on and off, and I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below, because it's a dilemma that I need to solve. But I am actually going to leave this vlog here. I know it's been like a really random day in the life and then me at the end of today, but I've just needed this week to kind of regather myself and get myself back in, and I will start a new vlog, a new video coming into tomorrow. I do actually need to do a video on my BA, because I promised that I'll do a sit down video where I talk about my BA, talk about the recovery process, talk about what the whole experience was like. So maybe I will film that at some point over the next week or so, but I want to cover all the points that you guys want as well. So let me know if you think I should put like a question box on Instagram, if that's going to be helpful. If you just want to leave comments down below, I can include them from down below. But coming up next, we'll probably have a little bit more of an updated Dave Eaton full training breakdown. I'll probably do a pull day. It's pull today, but it's not going to happen today. It'll probably be my next pull day, because did I do pull in this video? Oh, I did pull in this video. We'll do legs. We'll do something different. We'll do a different one for you guys. So I can update you on my food, because I've actually also changed some of my food around for my meal one. As you guys know, I normally don't change the meal one. Changes are being made. I've changed my meal one, which is quite revolutionary for me. So maybe I'll share that in the next one. But if you've got any more requests, I had a few little requests, but anything else you want to see, we'll go through that. I'll probably take you through a full day, but actually talk you through how I like prep my meals and everything on that front, because sometimes I'm just like trying to get through the day and I'm like, go, go, go. But I will give you a bit more time that you all deserve next week. But aside from that, lots of love. Thank you for watching. Make sure to support the channel, like, subscribe, comment down below. Stay tuned for more better content to come, and I will catch you all in the next one.